Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another, well, it's a catch-up video, isn't it? Because it's been a long time since we've done a video.
Yeah.
Oliver here's the one who's made me do it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he wants to show you some of the toys that he's picked up. But what I thought I'd do, it's been a long while since I've done one of these videos, is kind of do a top 10-ish of things I've picked up rather than go for everything. I don't even know what order I want to put them in, but everyone loves a top 10, don't they? So I thought we'd do that. But before we jump into my stuff, Oliver wants to show you some cool stuff he's picked up.
Yeah.
So what have you got?
So
What's that?
it's a minifigure of Deadpool.
Yeah. And what's he got? These golden pistoleros.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Nice Paul.
Yeah.
The film that you definitely haven't seen.
Yeah.
Right, what else have you got?
We've also got a Venom figure.
Yeah, and that's from the Venom movie, isn't it? Is that
Yeah.
from the Carnage one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And what does it do?
So it has two little holes at the back where you can add stuff.
Yeah, and are they like tentacles with heads on?
Yeah.
And do you know where those are?
Um.
No, didn't think so. But they are pretty cool. They plug into the
Yeah.
back of Venom. I've actually got the original version of this from the first film, and it doesn't have the holes in the back. This one's pretty cool because it comes with a few more accessories. I think it comes with the same heads, doesn't it? Two heads and hands.
Like no tongue.
It looks like next we've got some Funko Pops, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've got
Deadpool
and a Wolverine. Yeah, move a bit closer so people can see him. Which one's the best one, would you say?
I would say both.
Both of them are good, yeah. They come with some accessories, didn't they? Who did they come with?
They come with so Wolverine come with Deadpool and Deadpool come with Headpool.
Oh, very, very cool. Very awesome. Now, this is something we found in the loft earlier, isn't
Yeah.
it? And it was mine, but it's now yours. So, what is it?
So it's a Wolverine transformer.
Yeah.
So if you press this button, his claws come out. And he transforms into
Into like an SUV
Yeah.
truck, which you've managed to almost do yourself, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got confused with the legs.
Yeah.
But he's very cool. And actually, funnily enough, I had this figure from when I was in my old house. Can't remember what. I think I got it from an eBay lot. But this part had fallen off. And that's one of the reasons why I never had it out on display, because it is a pretty cool toy. But I ended up getting this from the loft when Oliver saw it, and I said there's a piece missing, and he goes, I don't mind. And then I just checked my box of bits, and there it was sitting in there, so we managed to complete him again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was awesome. Yeah, there we are then. You've been collecting our Mr. Beast things, a bit
Yeah.
like monsters in your pocket for anyone born in the 80s or 90s, but go on, show them.
it's
Yeah, got a Mr. Beast logo. You need
Yeah.
to be a bit quicker than that, mate. You'll send them all
and
to
I've
sleep.
also got this
Yeah,
and this.
yeah. Yeah.
I've also got this
Yeah.
tube.
Yeah.
I've also got little fish. And also a golden grey Mr. Beast.
Yeah, you got a yellow one as well, didn't you? Or an orange one?
Yeah, I think I've showed it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then. Go on. Yeah, orange one. I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Pick another couple, because you've got loads of them there. Pick your favourite couple.
So my favourite couple like these two.
Okay. Right, that was everything that Oliver has picked up. Now, I've got a load of stuff here that I've picked up. I think I've got 10 lots of bots. Going to do that first, but an honorary mention first. I've been picking up some X-Men figures because he's got into Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I've been picking up the X-Men 97 figures. It is X-Men 97, isn't it? I think it is. Been picking up them. Now, I couldn't get the Wolverine. This is the VHS box set, and I got it, I think it was for about 20 quid. It did come with a box, but I threw it away because I can't keep boxes anymore. But yeah, it was missing one of his hands, but he did come with a little photograph. So yeah, I've picked up them. I've got Cyclops, Magneto, Bishop, and a few others. But yeah, I wanted to show off that because they've been pretty fun to pick up. Right then, are these in any particular order? I don't know. I probably know what my top 4 or 5 are. Let's just go with these one first. So I picked up a load of these. I say a load of them, about 4 or 5 of them, from a Comics and Cocktail sale. These were the two I really wanted. Bludgeon here because we are lacking a G1 accurate Bludgeon figure. This is pretty comic accurate. In fact, I might actually stick it on my comic shelf, come to think of it. But yeah, I picked up him. And I also picked up Megatron here, which is pretty awesome. They are made by Super 7. They do not transform. They look beautiful. They pose like crap. They are rubbish. Cover your ears, I swore then. Right. Pounding the swear jar. Yeah, yeah, right. But yeah, they pose rubbish. It's difficult to get the heads on and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Megatron and Bludgeon here. I'm happy to have them. I also picked up the... I don't know if you can grab it actually, the crocodile up there. Can you reach it?
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, that one. Yeah, there we go. Oh. What's that? Okay, there we are. So I also picked up the crocodile from that niche episode where Optimus Prime gets turned into a crocodile. And I picked up Tarn and Wreck-Gar. Wreck-Gar's awful. Tarn I sold to Luffy because he wanted it more than me. But yeah, I picked up those Super 7 things. They are cool to look at, but they are pretty poop, to be honest. Another thing I picked up was this year's 3-pack. I'm only going to show you Squeeze Play here, who is pretty awesome. He is a remold of Titan's Return. Is it Mind Wipe? I think it was. This has been used a load of times now, and it comes with the blaster, Cancer, as it's called in Japan. But yeah, I picked up him. He was part of a 4-pack. There was Prime Cliff Jumper, there was an Orange Tarantulas, and there was the comic Tarn. And the only ones I really wanted was Cliff and Squeeze Play here. So they are pretty awesome. Another couple, I think that's 8, then 10 and 9, isn't it? Another couple I picked up. These could have been any of the ones I picked up, but I bought the entire wave of the comic figures. We've got Zaron, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and Flame here. But I have got the Shockwave, I've got the Grimlock, and I've got the Straxus. My Straxus actually had a big QC issue where the pin was put through not through the right hole on the wrist and he wouldn't transform. So yeah, I picked up these two. They're all pretty good. This is a retool Reflector. This is a retool of Bulbasaur for Cybertron Megatron, and they work pretty well. So I'm happy to have them, and they're a cool little set to add to the collection. Right, which one shall I go for next? I'm going to go for some Blockies. Everyone loves Blockies, don't they? And I bought the entire wave of Transformers 1 ones. These are some of my favourite ones. We've got Megatron here. This is Cog Megatron, where he's got his the Megatronus symbol cut into his chest. You like these, don't you, Oliver? You've asked for a set for him for Christmas. We've got Optimus here with his Energon axe and this gun. I'm not quite sure that he actually used that gun as Optimus Prime. He used it as Orion Pax, but not as Optimus Prime. Also, I have to say about the Megatron, the elbow joint is really odd on it. It bends inwards, so you can't... Yeah. I get it, because that's how they've used the same parts on all of them, but kind of doesn't work for his fusion cannon. Probably the best of the wave, how he looks, he's Sentinel here, even though he's a naughty character, isn't he? He's not a nice character. Sentinel. So they're pretty awesome. Love Blockies. The entire wave is worthwhile. And I actually got the entire box for about 40 quid on AliExpress. And AliExpress are pretty good now. They're pretty reliable. While we're on the subject of Transformers 1, let's go for Studio Series Transformers 1 Cog Megatron. So again, the same version of Megatron as the Blockies version. This one does transform into his tank. He's got some massive legs, hasn't he? Huge legs. And yeah, he's pretty cool though. Really like this figure. Probably the best Transformers 1 transforming toy I have got. I think we're into the top 5 things now I've picked up since I've been away. And next one is a YOLO Park Transformers 1 figure. This is again cogged Megatron. So the same version of this. So I've got 3 versions of this Megatron. Oh, and by the way, Transformers 1, probably the best Transformers film made. Simply because you can dive into it as a newcomer to the series. You really liked Transformers 1, didn't you? Yeah, you really liked it. I think this is the best incarnation of Megatron we've ever had. I think it eclipses the G1 one. And even though the 86 movie will still remain probably my favourite movie of all the Transformers genre, I think that this is probably the best one I've seen. It's amazing, and I hope we do get a sequel, even though the release schedules and all those kind of things were a little bit funny. But yeah, this is the Yolo Park version. It's not a die-cast version. There was a few QC issues with him. His foot wouldn't stay on and his head kept popping off, but I popped a little bit of glue on there and now it's absolutely fine. I've had to do that with a few of the other figures. But yeah, he's cool, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. That was number 5 and nearly dropped him on the floor. That's not good. Let's stay on the subject of Yolo Park. I picked up this, which is the AMK series Yolo Park. Again, it doesn't transform, and there's a few of these in this list actually. About 4 of the things on these lists don't transform. But yeah, I picked up this the other day, got it from Amazon. I think it was about 60 quid. I think it lights up on the chest and everything, but it's a lovely incarnation of Starscream. Really, really like it. Love the little smug face on there, which is awesome. Comes with blast effects and a stand. The stand's a little bit disappointing because it doesn't actually hold him. You can't clip it around his waist because of his wings. Articulated fingers. There is some weathering on it. That's not a chip. It's designed that way. But it's bloody lovely. These figures are really, really nice. Going into then the top 3 of things I've picked up. I had to pick up Swoop, didn't I? Finished off my Dinobots. He's lovely. There's a few things I would change on him. The fact that the arms plug into the wings and not the body. Right. Yeah. Thanks for your input. The fact that the arms plug into the wings and not the body doesn't make him very stable. He did come with the 2 swords. I'll just give Grimlock one of them. But yeah, he's cool. He's Swoop, my favourite Dinobot. I've actually got my G1 KO version of Swoop sitting here. So yeah, picked up him. He's really nice. I went to the NEC Toy Fair a couple of months ago now, and actually I thought it was the best event I've been to this year. One of the reasons I didn't do a TFM video is because I filmed one and it sounded very, very negative. Let's face it, it's great to see everyone and the event was pretty decent, but the layout of the hall ruined it for me. But going to the NEC Toy Fair, I got there very, very early because a chap called Colin was selling some fans toy stuff, and even though I'm not a massive third-party collector, I did pick up 2 things from him. The best of the 2 has to be Sovereign here, and I've just found out that they've got a new version of him, which I probably won't be getting. But this replaced my DX9 Tyrant that I've had for a long, long time on my Masterpiece shelf. And I'm really, really happy to put Sovereign in there because it is a better version of Galvatron. It's solid as well. I also picked up Apache from him as well, the Fans Toy Springer, which I would show you, but he's behind me on display, and I don't want to get him out because everyone's in front of him. But yeah, this Galvatron is probably one of the best things I've picked up this year, looks-wise. Really, really nice. And then probably the best thing I've picked up since I've been away, and I think most people have got this and talked about it now, it is Commander Class Studio Series Optimus Prime. It's lovely. It doesn't feel too cartoon accurate though for me. This head is more of a MP10 head than an actual cartoon head. I think they dropped the ball on that. His chest is a little bit wide as well. I would like, not the metallic blue, I would like some more, a bit more the colour of that, the new Studio Series Devastation version that's coming out. I would have preferred that bit of shell shading on there. But with that said, it's an amazing figure. It transforms very, very well. And even the trailer's pretty cool. So yeah, I picked up him, and he's probably one of the best things I've picked up this year so far. Although it does pay me that this is a Commander Class at about £92. So that is crazy. And that's it. I think you're pretty much up to date with us, aren't you? Anything you want to talk about? No? No? Okay. Well, I'll try and make these a little bit more regular now. I'm going to have to spend the next 10 minutes putting stuff away and trying to get him to take his rubbish upstairs. But until next time, I've been Zort Rider, and who are you?
Oliver.
You're Oliver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to say it a bit louder than who are you?
Oliver.
Okay. And until next time, we'll catch you again soon.